Here with Jeff from Triple Peaks Roofing. And Jeff, we're talking about attic intake ventilation. Now, the sizing and the placement is pretty important, correct, of what you do. And perhaps you can explain to the folks what's really critical to think about.
The critical thing for us to think about is making sure that it's going to be equal intake to equal exhaust.
Air coming in, air going out.
Going out.
Okay. Well, what do you have to think about in terms of, don't you just, isn't there just a vent there and it just draws air in and shoots it out? I'm probably simplifying things.
The simplistic answer to that is most of the intake vents that we use are a 9 NFA. NFA stands for net free area.
Okay.
And most ridge vents that are out there anymore have an 18 NFA. So what we're looking for is equal gutter edge at 9 NFAs to equal ridge vent. So if the ridge vent is 40 foot long, we're looking for 80 foot of gutters to be able to put our intake on.
A lot of mathematics goes into this stuff, you'd think so.
Yeah.
So what's your approach then when you're evaluating a house? Is that where you start? Gutters? What do you look at then to know what you need?
We start at the ridge.
Okay.
And then we look at the gutters, look at the sizing for that, because if we don't have equal in to equal out, then we need to shorten the actual cut at the ridge line and not the intake. Better to have more intake than exhaust.
Why is that?
Because more intake means you're still going to work on both sides of the home, where one side, the leeward side, would then act as an exhaust.
Okay, all right, it's getting that airflow. And again, the importance of just having this ventilation and to have it proper is what, ultimately?
Keeping ice dams off your house, keeping your air conditioning from working so hard in the summertime, and keeping your heat in the wintertime.
So it really does protect your house. It protects your house, protects your money in terms of what it costs to heat or cool it.
Correct.
And in a way, kind of probably, it keeps the equipment that heats and cools working longer because they're not working as hard.
Correct.
All right, so it's worth getting it right.
Yes.
Okay.
And generally, people don't realize that a family of 4, we are, just by breathing and eating and living, we're escaping anywhere from 2 to 4 gallons of moisture into the air every day.
That's a lot going up there. And so,
It is.
One more question: how would somebody know that they do or don't have proper ventilation right now? What would be the clue that I need better ventilation in my attic?
Overly hot attics,
Okay.
second story rooms, is a huge indicator. Extreme temperature sways from the first floor to the second floor, another indicator. Mold or mildew inside the attic is a huge indicator.
Yeah.
But not many people go in their attics.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a good reason you might want to just take a look. And if all of a sudden you feel a breeze or something cold, it's not a ghost. It could be your attic ventilation, and you may need to get it taken care of. So,
Correct.
Thanks a lot for sharing with us.
Mm-hmm.